After 15 long years, Oasis have announced their comeback. Did we ever think we'd get to this point in our lives, boys?
Yeah.
It did feel like one of those things that like it's probably going to happen, but still always felt so far off.
Yeah, I can't believe we're actually living it.
We're
now.
alive.
Yeah.
We're in this time.
We get to see him split up twice. It's exciting.
Yeah, it'll be a miracle if we make it to summer of 2025 and there hasn't been at least 7 hiccups.
100%.
I think. I think when they first split up, there was some kind of excitement. Obviously, not from probably massive Oasis fans, but we had BDI who started quite well. The first Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds album was very good.
Very good, yeah.
Last few years, plateau, in my opinion, and I think you boys almost certainly share that.
Yep.
Especially with the Liam Gallagher and John Squire album, which we reviewed, which you can listen here. We got so much hate, and honestly,
go and add more, please.
I'd like more. Yeah, come on, Peter. In the words of
the
Noel
mustaches have only grown thicker, so you know.
Yeah, go on. Get creative with the insults. You'll do well if you find a new one. But anyway, I think the timing's right.
Well, speaking of timing, wasn't there something between like the same amount of time since their debut got released till when they split up has now elapsed since when they split up to now they're reforming?
Yeah,
like the exact time or something.
Well, yeah, if it's been 15 years since they broke up, it's just been the 30th anniversary, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wild.
Roughly, yeah, there must be around that.
And then Liam Gallagher, one of his songs, I can't remember the name of it. One of the lyrics is today, 16 years ago today, it was you and me for the last time. When they do it next year, it'll be 16 years since they were together. Amazing foreshadowing from Liam on a song that was released about 4 years ago now.
This was all planned.
Yeah.
It was all planned.
Are we excited?
Yes.
I'm excited too. More than well, if you would have said Oasis getting back together, I'd have been like, yeah, okay. But it's actually happening now, and I'm actually very excited.
Yeah, I've already got like nerves about getting tickets, which is wild because I also feel like if I don't get them, I'll be okay. But
I don't think there's going to be much of an issue to get tickets, if I'm being honest.
Are you insane?
Mate,
I don't think it's going to be simple, but like there's so many tickets available across the whole
country.
Yeah, of
course. Most of the country want to go to.
Yeah, of course. Like Ian Park's got an 80,000 capacity. They're going to add more dates.
They are 100% going to add more dates.
So like, I don't think any of us would not get tickets whatsoever if we're not stupid. Do you know what I mean?
I personally wish it was the Etihad instead of Heaton Park because I really did want to go and sit down. Because the thought of being surrounded by 80,000 bagheads in Manchester is really not the vibe that I want to be part of. It'll be the furthest back I ever stand at a gig if I am lucky enough to get tickets. But yeah. Do we think they'll release new music, or do you reckon it's purely a cash grab not a cash grab, but like it's purely these dates and done?
But like a pavement sort of thing. Obviously,
there was an image of Noel heading into a studio today that someone uploaded to Twitter, but that could be for various things.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean Oasis. He's writing music. Although he has. No, he has. I don't actually know if this is true. His Twitter handle, was it always just Noel Gallagher? Or
well, his Instagram one is the Mighty Eye. I don't know about Twitter, which is what I assumed you were going for.
I always assumed it was NGHFB or whatever it would be. Or am I making that up?
That sounds right.
I feel like his Twitter was High Flying Birds.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, it's just Noel Gallagher now. And I've seen people say he's changed it to just be Noel Gallagher. But again, I can't really fact check at the moment to know if it was High Flying Birds before that. But
I know Liam's pretty prolific on Twitter. You never know what's true and what's him taking the piss. But he said he's retired as a solo artist a few months ago, which would suggest that it could be potentially for the long haul.
More shit with John Squire, maybe.
Well,
shit being the
it was
keyword.
funny. I went through his tweets, and there was one about he posted something like rastas, like he does on his on Twitter, and someone commented something down below, and he was like, big things coming, but I can't say anything. This was like back in July 15th or something like that, and that was apparently the time they did that photo shoot.
Yes, I've seen another one where someone asked him what he was doing today, and he said photo shoot.
Yeah.
Things like that. So, are we all planning on getting tickets then?
Yes.
Liam, are you that bothered? Do you feel like it's a cultural thing you can't miss out on, rather than really wanting to go?
Yeah, it's mostly a can't. I mean, I feel like I will enjoy myself when I'm there. So, it's not.
You absolutely will, yeah.
But like, I think if Lydia's more so wants to go and see them. I don't think I'd be that bothered otherwise. I think I'd feel like I'd miss out. I don't know. I don't know what our intentions are. But I think she's probably listened to more Oasis in her life than I have. So, like growing up and stuff. So it's just she's more interested. But I think if it wasn't for her, and I definitely would feel like I'd missed out after the fact. But up until I'd kind of like, but I'm just not a fan, so I don't know what. And the crowd is not gonna be pleasant. But like I'm going really and I'm gonna deal with that, and that's what it is. And like I said, like you just said, I'll probably be as far back as I can be. So it's more just the occasion and seeing it happen, and it's probably not a reunion that's gonna last very long. If it's even classed really as a reunion, are they really back together, or is this just the kind of appease the masses for a brief time? I hope there's more. I was speaking to you about this today, wasn't I, Annie? About like, I hope there's more messaging from, especially obviously the Gallagher brothers, around how this has come about.
That'll almost certainly be a documentary.
We're saying that, yeah.
There's got to be. That's the thing I'm mostly interested in.
Yeah, I'm 100% interested in the story around it, but there's also rumours of them getting paid like £14 million a gig. And there is no feud on God's green earth that would make you turn that down, is there?
No. Not at all.
They don't have to do anything else after this.
No,
after these gigs, that's it. They're set.
And also another reason to be there is because what if things are tense on stage?
Yeah,
I feel like that's going to be such a great thing to see. If like they're clearly like just actually not friends and they're doing it for the money. Is interesting as them being into it.
I think Liam seems a lot more mellow now compared to what he was like. Married, he's not married, is he? Partner with Debbie, his manager as well, seems to have set him on the right path. Like all his solo stuff, he doesn't seem as just ready for a scrap at any moment, unnecessarily.
And he's definitely said like he's been kind of waiting for Noel to kind of be friends with him, sort of thing.
Well, Noel's also said that Liam just needs to phone him and like apologise.
Yeah, but I always felt like Noel's are a bit more like say sorry then, whereas Liam's like I miss my brother. I always felt a bit more, whether that's true or not, but it did feel a bit more like Liam was like kind of puppy with tail between his legs, whereas Noel was like big brother, like, well, sort your shit out then. A bit more kind of hard-faced about it, I suppose. And I guess that's...
Well, I mean, Liam was, from the stories, Liam was the one that fucked up. So,
oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
I can see why Noel would be in the man he was. Anyway, they're not split up anymore. They're back together. Yeah. We are going to try our best to get tickets. And if we do, we're going to have a great time.
Yeah. Feels weird that we're probably all going to be getting tickets separately. Don't include each other getting tickets.
Yeah.
It's like that's probably the only time that's ever happened.
We were talking about what days we were going to see as well. Like, what day do you reckon is probably better to go? But
yeah, it's quite a hard thing to organise because there's like other people, like other people we know who are going.
Yeah, schools haven't ended.
So the first Friday is almost certainly a no-go. That Saturday may be possible.
And then the Sunday afterwards, Caris has an inset day.
Or the following Monday.
So it depends it depends what the vibe is. If we get we wouldn't be able to get a hotel, but if someone was driving or if we got a coach or something, because there's no way you're getting back to get a train.
No.
Yeah, it's a good point actually.
Even after Blossoms the other day, the travel back was ridiculous. We didn't get back to Stockport, which is a 15-minute drive, till after 1 o'clock.
Did you drive? Yeah.
No, we got like
Oh.
they did the B Network buses from Stockport Interchange to the gig. It was just a mess coming out, but it is what it is. Travel is going to be a nightmare. Have either of you been to Heaton Park?
No.
I've done it for Cortinas twice. It's a great venue, as great as a field can be, but it's a fucking nightmare to get to. Proper annoying.
Okay.
So
Can't wait.
bear that in
So
mind.
worth it.
Yeah. I really, I wish it wasn't Heaton Park, but we move. We're all as excited as we could be, I suppose. Non-active Oasis fans.
I think I've been listening to them a lot.
Yeah, well, since the announcement, yes. Liam, I don't know if this question is going to throw you under the bus, but we'll just go on. What are your favourite Oasis songs before we leave it?
I mean, I've never ever bothered to listen to them past the songs everyone knows, but of them.
So you're going to be the knobhead who only knows Wonderwall, and you're stealing tickets from fucking Barry, who's got 44 pairs of Specials.
Yeah, but
He
I'm
went to
sure.
Nebworth.
To be fair, all them are going to be going to fucking 4 or 5 of the dates anyway. So like, who's
you're
really
stopping
stealing
him, you
tickets? I mean, like, I would say my favorite Oasis song is Supersonic. I think we talked about this before. I just love that song.
Okay,
yeah. Champagne Supernova's classic. All them ones. Don't Look Back in Anger's a good one.
Al, what's your favourite?
I really like Don't Go Away. I really like Stand By Me. But I'd probably have to say Slide Away.
You Robin bastard.
Mm.
Yeah, it's either Slide Away, Stay Young.
Oh, tune. That's my Twitter bio for a bit. Stay Young and Invincible.
Morning Glory, for some reason. I've just been listening to that on repeat, and then Champagne Supernova.
I will do my homework. Guaranteed.
Yeah,
and we should be doing
ranks, mate.
100%
We will be doing ranks, mate. That's all on you, son.
I plan to. I do plan to get knowing.
So if that's not a reason to subscribe to Fools HQ, what is? Thank you for listening. We hope everybody watching struggles to get tickets so we can all go. Like, subscribe. What else should they do, Yanni?
Ding that bell. Leave
Thank
a
you,
comment.
That
And like and subscribe and ding a bell and
guys,
comment
like and subscribe. Please give that bell a ding. And it's like Arcade. It's alright.